Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and I've been known to Cabal community as iVisa for a while now. Today I will do a React video and we have two videos from two different content creators, ChunkyMilk11 and BumpCarRide. I should probably do like a single React video, but I thought why not do both, because I found both of them very interesting and sure, I guess let's do that. Now I want to mention that I've been playing Cabal Online for about 14 years with breaks from the game due to the boredom. My first video on Cabal Online was around 9 years ago when I was actually playing from internet cafes. Um, so let's say I have pretty much a lot of knowledge about the game. For example, what to do when start a new character, how to level up faster, what to farm, how to play on certain events. Now, I did watch these two videos about from these two content creators. On the first video we're gonna see from ChunkyMilk11, I probably don't have that much to add as opinions, but the script is only for this. The script I write it is only for the start of the video, so the extra breaks on the watch will be random. So let's start with that one.
Cabal Online is a free-to-play MMORPG from 2005 with a unique combat system and never-before-seen classes. As a veteran or a newcomer, you might be wondering if this classic MMORPG is still worth your time. Well, let's find out. Cabal Online, developed by EST Soft, has been around for quite some time and it's known for its unique blend of fantasy, action, compelling lore, and above all, its free market.
Well, compelling lore, not really chunky, because once you find the spacebar magic on most of the quests, you're just gonna spacebar everything because it's actually taking a lot of time to do quests.
Now, personally for me, when I'm looking for a new game, the most important thing is how often it's updated and how often events happen. These are the crucial factors to any game's longevity. That's why even in mobile gaming, I keep finding myself in the events happening now section. Cabal Online has been through numerous updates and have events happening constantly, like dungeon boost events, anniversary events, or one of my favorite holiday special events like Christmas, Easter, Halloween, etc.
Yeah, and but the reason for that, they keep adding events, because if they somehow stop putting one event after another, uh, at this time and date they will probably lose a lot of players, because the game, being that old, doesn't really have that many players. It does have a lot of players, but not that many. Without any events, people will just not have a reason to play the game.
There's even a bingo event happening once a year where players complete various challenges and can cross off tasks from their own personal bingo board. Needless to say, the more tasks you complete, the better rewards you get. The goal would be to complete the bingo board before the new one rolls out, as they change every week while in the event period. Now let's talk about the visuals. Cabal Online has a distinctive art style that may feel a bit dated compared to newer MMORPGs like New World or Lost Ark. However, the game compensates with vibrant.
Now, I haven't played New World. I did play Lost Ark. I actually have plenty of hours on it. Uh, I will still choose Cabal over Lost Ark due to multiple reasons. But yeah.
Vibrant environments, detailed character design, and above all, the costumes. Oh, man, this guy. Look at this. So you have the cape, right, with the dragon. The dragon's on the side. Even the dragon helmet. The game employs tap targeting combat system with a unique combo system. Players execute elaborate combos by combining different skills, creating a dynamic and engaging experience. Now you might think to yourself, how can a tap targeting MMO have an engaging combat experience? Well, let me explain. Cabal has Fate Step abilities, letting you dodge certain attacks provided your reaction time is quick enough. It will also prevent you from being targeted by other players in the PvP realm, for a brief second, of course.
Yeah, but if you're in combo and you're really close to the target, unless you have other target to click on and use the fate step in combo, uh, you're gonna lose the duel no matter what. It's maybe it will work in war because you select someone else a bit far away and you dash fate step to it. But in 1v1 PvP, you're losing the combo when you try to fate step, and you're probably gonna lose a lot of HP if you try that. So yeah, it's more like let's see who crits first, I guess, or who does more critical strikes.
This combined with various movement abilities will keep you on your toes, requiring strategic thinking and quick reflexes. The game features 9 distinct classes: Warrior, Gladiator, Blader, Force Blader, Force Archer, Force Gunner, Force Shielder, Wizard, and Dark Mage, each with its own playstyle, ensuring there's something for every type of player. Now,
Yeah, but most pick bladers and archers only.
distinct from other MMOs, all of the classes are actually self-reliant, even the support classes. This is great because you can literally pick what you like the most instead of what's the best. Support classes with the right gear can nuke any other class, and all of the classes has something they can contribute to the party when playing in groups. Force Bladers and Dark Mages are known for their debuffs. Force Archers can heal and buff. Wizards have a unique stamina buff, and Force Gunners can literally fly.
Yeah, but that's only in the BM3.
Yeah. So whether you prefer melee brawling, range attacks, or magical prowess, there's a class tailored to your preferences. As you progress, you'll unlock new skills and abilities, allowing for further customization of your character. For those who love player versus player action, Cabal Online offers various PvP modes, including duels, war channels, flag wars, and nation wars. Nation wars being the most unique of them all players choose one of two factions and go to war with the opposing faction. So if massive PvP is your thing, this game is definitely for you. Nation wars happen every 4 hours and flag wars happen on Saturdays. Winning nation will win bonus benefits for the week. Cabal Online.
Yeah, only two slightly, let's say, problems there. Uh, the flag war is like a 2-minute war. It's BM extend, uh, from which nation is like more dominant. Usually it's BM extend on my server on Europe Mercury. I don't know how it is in NA, but okay. Second of all, it's not really that much PvP because most of the players will just try to farm points on Guardians to actually make more war experience and merit medal experience. So only the players that actually like want to fight, they will fight, but most of the players will not fight, will just try to farm their points, and that's pretty much it.
Has infinite progression model, meaning you'll always have something to progress on, and as of recently even added new dungeons that feature roguelike elements. Infinite dungeons with random buffs for you to choose on every wave. The goal is to last as long as possible. I personally started playing 4 to 5 months ago, but I remember this game back when it was released in 2005. In my 5 months of progression, I tried out about 30% of the game's dungeons. This should give an adequate idea of how much PvE content there is.
It's only PvE content. Like I said, even the mission wars are literally PvE content because you just go and farm guardians. at least that's my point of view, because if you try to fight the players from the other nation, some of them will become angry because you want to fight with them, and yeah, it's drama show starting.
Most later game dungeons will have bosses that will make you customize your gear specially for them if you don't want to smash your head into the keyboard out of pure frustration every time you fight them. A vibrant and active player base is crucial for any MMORPG's longevity, whether you're a social butterfly looking for guilds and alliances or a solo adventurer. The game's community has something for you. Most veteran players will be more than happy to help you out. That's why I highly recommend finding an active guild, as it will greatly increase your experience. If you're too lazy to search for one, why not join mine? Mostly every weekend, Friday to Sunday, Cabal Online has XP bonus events, and usually I take this time to help new players catch up by boosting their level, help in searching for the right gear, and to prepare them for the mindset that Cabal Online players help each other rather than compete with each other.
They mostly compete with each other, because I mean, at least I know myself. I like to compete with others because that's what keeps me in the game. I want to have more power to be to do certain dungeons faster. Let's say that. Um, yeah.
Of course, there will be some forced PvP if someone finds you killing an event monster or even while players are killing the world boss. As we wrap up our journey through Cabal Online in 2024, it's clear that the game continues to offer a unique and engaging experience. Its timeless combat and rich content makes it a solid choice for an MMORPG enthusiast. Whether you're a returning player or a newcomer, Cabal Online might just be the adventure you're looking for in 2024.
Like I said, I don't think I added that much to his video because I think Chunky Milk did an amazing job with his videos. And I do like the how he actually edits and you know uh, narrate about the game. I think he really likes the game a lot. That's why he is actually that enthusiastic about it. But for example, hoping you're gonna watch this video, let me show you how an end game dungeon, because you put in this video like the weak EODs one and weak map part, but let's just say it actually takes a lot of time to actually get to become very strong, due to the fact that there are so many systems in the game, starting from merit to honor medal to stellar, and now it's a mythic level, that I just wanted to show how much actually it does take to kill first boss in the latest dungeon they added around a month ago, which is Purifier of the Forest. And roughly I can tell you it took me around 1 minute to kill the first boss, which may not seem long, but if you don't have the necessary combat power to actually do this, you can see he will even hit me for around 4 to 5k per hit. Look, 4967, which is quite a lot damage. So yeah, it's the game itself, it's really great, but this is a super grindy game, and to actually get to end game content, it's gonna take you a lot of time. But yeah, great job on the video. I did watch this 5 months ago when you posted, but like I said, I didn't have the. I did react to it on the Twitch because I was streaming on Twitch at the time, but now I have the chance to actually do it on YouTube. Uh, Now, that was ChunkyMilk11. I will leave a link with his video in the description if you want to subscribe to him or watch the video for yourself without my interruptions. Now, as for the BumpCarRide video, I did watch all his video from the channel that are related to Cabal Online, and I hope I'm not wrong, but I think he played on PH server that actually close, or it's gonna close soon. I don't really know that. But this is a video where I will add more things on it, just because yeah, let's hope he's gonna watch this too.
You'll find that there isn't much on wikis or external websites. This is why so many players don't experience the full game.
Never seen this item in my life. That's a very old item. That's an item for like around, I don't know, 9 years ago. The chaos lamps did exist in the game 9 years ago or 10 years ago.
And everything that it offers. But I'm here today to show you the top 5 things I learned from playing Cabal that I wish I knew before even starting the game.
Let's see, what are those 5 things?
Number 1. Which class to begin with doesn't really matter. A lot of people who are interested in playing Cabal wonder which class they should make their first character, or are curious what the benefits of each class is. Unfortunately though, that choice doesn't really matter later on in the game. Generally, people like to point out how each class is better at PvP or PvE using a spectrum like this one. Since classes like Force Shielder, Force Blader, and Dark Mage have PvP debuffs, they must be better at PvP, but are balanced with long spellcast AoE skills and next to no support skills to be weak at PvE. On the other hand, classes like Force Archer and Wizard are better at PvE because of their hard-hitting AoE skills, long range, and survivability. This is all true, but only to a certain point. This spectrum fades out extremely quickly once you pass about 800k combat power, or I estimate about 30 billion ALs into the game. Here, FAs can one-shot players during...
I'm gonna pause here, my guy. First of all, it actually does matter. And why is that? Because, let's say for example, I'm gonna equip the blades back because I did a wave there. 30 billion ALs is not gonna get you anywhere in Cabal. 30 billion ALs is not even, let's say, belt of fighter or fighter belt. Alright, so we have fighter belt and we are gonna do high to low. So with 30 billion ALs you cannot even get a max accessory, or you can get a plus 18 one, and that's about it. Then you are showing, because this is the footage you actually use, you are showing the one of the top players in this clip with the Force Archer, one of the top players from North America, who actually, this is the old system of this is attack ability and defense ability, and now it's all mixed up to combat power. This is older, this from around, I don't know, 2 years ago or so. 985,000 attack ability at that time. Of course he has the full buffs and potions, but that's actually a lot. It's more like 30 billions multiplied by 100 in this guy's gear. Or also for the PvE content, if you put let's say a Force Blader, a Blader or a Force Archer compared with I don't know, Force Shielder or Warrior, same combat power, the Blader will actually do or the Blader or the Force Archer will actually do that specific dungeon faster than a Warrior or a Force Shielder. due to the battle mode, right? Because bladers and force archers hit faster in the battle mode too. As for the warrior or the force shielder, they hit slower in BM2 or BM3. So as for the PvE part, it actually does matter what class you play, and for the PvP part, which is mostly mission wars, it actually does matter if you play a warrior or a force shielder or even force blader, because the debuffs are really powerful in mission war.
Mission Wars, and Dark Mages can solo run whole dungeons just by using their BM2. This is because Cabal eventually balances the
Same
game
with the
to be
Blader.
the same experience, independent from which class you chose to grind with. It is worth noting, however, that if you have no idea or much experience with getting stronger, you should try using a quote-unquote PvE class to farm dungeons and get ALs. There is almost next to no money you can get from PvPing players, only medals which you can sell at a pretty cheap price. Picking your first character also doesn't really matter, cause from what I've seen, new players will eventually get frustrated and try all classes. Number 2, you can turn Cabal into a horror game. I've seen nobody talk about this online, but one of the most fun things you can do in Cabal is to turn your music and SFX audio levels all the way down, but put your ambient music all the way up. For some reason, the ambient music in Cabal can sometimes get so scary. For example, this is the unfiltered, unedited ambient music in the Chaos Arenas.
Now, I don't know, I did try this when I watched the video. I did actually try this. I put the ambience to max, and these are 0. It doesn't work for me. I don't know, maybe on the server you played it did work, but not for me. I literally even restarted the game. I still didn't hear anything about this ambience horror music.
Well, this is the one for the mutant forest.
But we are gonna jump to... yeah, let's just watch. I don't know, doesn't work for Europe Mercury. I tried.
Why are they so scary, Cabal? Nothing else in the game is even remotely as scary as this. Also, because you muted other sound options, the ambient music doesn't have anything to blend in with, so sometimes it just jump scares you while in the middle of walking. This is by far the best way to break away at the monotony of grinding Cabal. I recommend all new players to try this out sometimes.
There is also a high chance to do a heart attack, so maybe don't. If it's that scary, just don't do it. I don't know.
I also recommend you to sub to this channel and like this video. Number 3. So many of Cabal's text UI is outdated and or wrong. One of the strongest upgrades you can do for your equipment is the divine upgrades.
Wrong. One of the strongest upgrades for your equipment are extreme upgrades.
However, some players might be scared to try it out because the UI tells you that the item may get destroyed. This is however not at all true. When failing to upgrade a divine level, all that happens is the divine upgrade level resets, which...
True, but I did try this. I wanted to see if it's actually like working like that, and if I remember correctly, let's do divine. That icon will only, if you see here, they are all these arrow up, 0 arrow down, 1 2 3 are like have a pink icon on them, like the arrow 2 times it's not, and the destroy item it's not. It's true, it says failed item destroyed. It does indeed refer to the divine upgrade only. But now, like you said, the divine upgrade does reset, and it's all happy days. But after the grade 6 of the divine, because it's only gonna reset until grade 6, after grade 6 from 15, it does not reset anymore. It's only down, 0, and up.
Does suck, but doesn't at all destroy your item. Another form of the outdated UI is the Chaos Arena timer buff. This states that if you have a 100% bonus XP bid or higher, the total time you can spend in the Chaos Arenas won't be deducted. But again, not at all true. In this example, I even have a 1000% bonus bid, but surprise surprise, it still took away from the total time. This outdated UI is particularly annoying because I first found out about it when I bought a 100% XP bonus bid to grind Chaos Arenas with, only to find out that it doesn't work. But you shouldn't take this as me saying that most information provided by Cabal is wrong.
Not really. Like I said, I don't know on your server, but for example, if we go here on the Chaos Arena, we're just gonna take the same dungeon example, and we put here that information that you had in your video, it's not appearing on the Europe Mercury server. I think this is more updated than your version, and this video was around 1 week ago, so...
Actually, a lot of hidden and fun stuff in Cabal is provided.
Now I don't know from when you have the footage, of course, but it's some things are actually updated
by the UI. In particular, the tips system messages. For example, this tip told me that the last boss in Forgotten Temple 1 transforms after a while of not killing it. So I went ahead to test it out, and this happened. Okay, so not much of a transformation, but still pretty.
The only thing from what, at least from what I know, is that you wait for if the are players that wait for the third form, because the drop from the third form is better. But I don't know, never did it.
Cool, and it was something I had no idea about before, so I guess it was kinda worth the wait. Number 4, NPC shops. NPCs in Cabal are notoriously bad in how 99% of them become absolutely useless past the beginning of the game. If you do see late game players use them, it's probably only to sell their plus 15 equipment to gain billions in revenue. However, you would be surprised at what you could find from random NPC shops in different maps. For example, did you know that the grocer from Bloody Ice sells Chaos level 0 accessories for cheap? For some reason, these same items in the official shop cost about 100 Force Gems each.
Yeah, on your official shop, I mean on the server you play official shop, but not on mine, and I don't think any have that either. Here it's Cabal Cash, and that's literally one voucher, which is like around 900 million just to get a plus 0, and they are not all of them, it's just those that you don't find in the NPC shop here. But this is the only guy that will sell you belts and talisman and Arcana of Laws. But Arcana of Chaos Guardian and Chaos Talisman, you can only obtain them during events or the Cabal Cash shop.
Other great shops are from the Core Alchemist. Here they sell the obviously good pots for MP and HP, but they also sell vehicle and costume boxes that have a chance to contain option scrolls. They also cost AP, so they're one of the best places to spend extra AP on. Below this, Core Alchemist also sell adept rings that tremendously help with skill XP, so you could reduce the time with AFK grinding. Other rings here are level 0 CDR and CDI rings. However, they are actually incredibly expensive when compared to, at number 5, easily lootable equipment from low-level mobs. Beginning maps may have some surprises for players who decided to just speedrun through levels and didn't explore. There are actually some mini-bosses in the beginning maps that always drop loot for low-level players that can help them in grinding out for XP. Among these is the Golden Toad, which can drop a belt and a critical damage ring, which is better than the ones in the NPC shop. Another mob is the Garlilia, which drops a critical rate ring instead. If you don't want just accessories, some mobs give out equipment that have really good option stats. Some of the gear, like those dropped from the Cold Triple, can be equipped from levels as low as 4 and goes as high as level 50, like this armor set from the King Crab in Port Lux. Now there are so many mobs like this. Unfortunately, it will probably take me an extra 5 minutes just listing them off individually, so I'll include links to a couple of blogs by Freely Cheesesteaks that show the maps and location of these mobs. The list is a bit outdated though, so if this is the first time you've ever heard about these types of mobs, then I recommend you explore the maps as you might find some very fun secrets. Well, there goes my top 5 list. Do you know of any fun Cabal mechanics that aren't obvious? Post them in the comment section down below, as I'd love to read and find them out. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Bye. Okay. True, but if you do the quests, you're gonna end up discovering them either way, because yeah, you actually have them in the quest. You have to go and kill them. Now, as these two videos, I hope I didn't pause too much to add too many opinions on them. Both of the videos were great. Now, as for the end of this video from my part, I will add some positive and negative things about Cabal. And let's say I will start with the negatives. The negatives of the game are a lot of butters, from my opinion. The game itself doesn't actually try to get more new players on the servers. So most of the players that actually play the game are old players or the same players that are actually keep playing for a while now. If you start from zero, and let's say you're a new player, if you start from zero, it's actually a pain to do quests, because that's how you level up. You do quests, you kill mobs, you get XP, but there are quests that will make you suffer so hard, because you have to go from here to here to here to here to here, then go here, then go back. It's a lot of dash and face step, so if you don't buy a premium, it's gonna consume a lot of time to actually do all the quests and level up. The positives, it's still enjoyable. It's a cool game. You can do your own thing. That's what I love about the game personal. Like, I'm a solo grinder, so I'm just mostly solo dungeon. You can also do party runs, get friends, make a small community or a bigger community. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will leave a link in the description of the videos we just watched, and also keep in mind this is my first React video. I don't know if I did a good or a bad job. I do stream on Twitch from time to time. I will leave a link for that in the description as well. And yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on Twitch.